This is the Mechanical Engineering, Computer-Aided Design and Drawing International Competition, Mechanical Fabrication. So it's this cardboard box assembly line. So the task is mechanical fabrication. The time you're given is 6 hours, and you will be given drawings, 2D drawings to create parts. You'll be given a file with assemblies in it and part files. The introduction and the background is a manufacturer is designing an assembly line for folding and packing cardboard boxes. You will model components of a sub-assembly for the main assembly line. Task 1, you'll need to model and assemble the parts. So you will need to model the required parts and frames, refer to the prints for the part names and dimensions of each part or frame. So it'll be these drawings here that you'll get given. So you have to model these parts and all these bits shown here. You need to create the required subassembly using the printed data and data files for reference, so that'll be in your assemblies and part files. All required dimensions are given. Use your best engineering knowledge if you feel something is missing. You then create the required assembly using the printed data and data files for reference. Task 2, create drawings. So you need to complete the following drawings. On the first sheet, create an exploded shaded isometric view of the complete 019310 assembly. Do not explode the sub-assemblies, just the assembly. Add balloons and a parts list. The list should have 4 columns: item, quantity, part number and volume. On the second sheet, create an exploded shaded isometric view of sub 199310 sub-assembly. You then need to add balloons and a parts list to this as well. The list should have 3 columns: item, quantity and part number. And on the third sheet, create flat pattern drawings of parts 500538L, 500538R, 500446R and 500504R. Add part numbers and all necessary dimensions without tolerancing, just the dimensions. And on the same sheet you need to create a view of 500106-041_edge. Add part number and all necessary dimensions, again without tolerances, and add the weld symbol. Task 3, you need to create animations. All animations must show the collapsing, showing assembly process of the parts, and be a minimum of 5 seconds and should be saved as AVI files. So you need to create an assembly animation of the 019310 assembly, and then the same for sub-199310 sub-assembly. Create an assembly animation of the 500106R frame, and again for 500620R frame. So please note it says show the collapsing, doesn't say exploding. Okay. Use of computer is allowed from the beginning of the competition until the end. And there's some notes here. So for missing dimensions, approximate the value or check against matching parts. Again, using your engineering knowledge to fill in these gaps. Standard fasteners are required on sub-199310 only. All drawings must be printed on A2 size sheets, and save all final documents on your desktop. And here's the marking. So you've got parts and assemblies 10.4 marks. So again, there's a lot of parts, a lot of marks there for modelling. Frame parts and assemblies, you get 1. Fabrication drawing details 4.9, and drawing views and presentations. So your AVI files and the presentation files of showing those collapsing assemblies is 8.7, so again quite a lot of marks. So make sure you study this, go through all of the drawings as shown, making sure you understand everything before you can start your 6 hours.